Rumor returns, San Francisco stuns, and Cincinnati gets embarrassed as Cleveland takes over first. Week 11 gets going, and I'm going to talk about it. This is Big Football Sundays. Welcome to Big Football Sundays. I'm Alex Ferry. After a lot of blowouts in Week 10, we look forward to Week 11. Looking at spreads for Week 11, there's one line I'm ready to jump on. Denver -8 at St. Louis. Sean Hill's the new QB for the Rams after Austin Davis gave it up last week, and it's not a good matchup to be taking with starting role for. I'll take Denver anywhere up to 2 touchdowns in this match. The other 2 lines I like this week are Washington under 45 and New Orleans -5.5. New Orleans got upset last week at home after I picked them, and honestly, I'm kind of seeing a repeat performance handicapping wise. Kind of the same matchup for them. They're facing a team that's struggling on the offense. Cincinnati does not look good, and after losing last week to San Francisco, I feel like New Orleans wants a little back. I'll take New Orleans anywhere up to a touchdown in this one. Washington is also struggling to make their offense work. RG3 came back last week with some issues, despite having great receiving threats. This week they're at home against Tampa Bay, who's having more than a couple issues. I don't see staying under 45 to be much of a problem in this game. Moving on to fantasy, I think I found myself a decent lineup for this week, and let me say I am all aboard the run this week. Mark Ingram has been hot, and this week he's up against the 30th ranked Cincinnati run defense. Hop on board that train over on FanDuel for $8,000 only. I'm also forking over money for Arian Foster this week. Houston is traveling to Cleveland, but they're coming off the bye week, and Cleveland's not so hot against the run. As other perks here, snow in Cleveland, and Ryan Mallett is making the start for Houston, so they're going to be leading on Foster pretty heavily. I think 9,200 is decent value for him. My must play for this week is the man they call Gronk. It's going to be a high-scoring affair in Indianapolis, and there's no doubt in my mind that Rob Gronkowski accounts for at least 6 of those points. Last week I stacked Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, and it worked out rather well for me, netting 31 points for under $300 a point. This week I'm looking to do kind of the same thing. I'm picking up Teddy Bridgewater against the Chicago Bears. Now, Chicago has just been in an absolute free fall, giving up over 100 points in the last 2 games. My only problem here is picking which receiver to play with them. Cordell Patterson seems like he has the highest upside, but I have this feeling that Greg Jennings is going to have a huge week this week. So, and I'll flip a coin for it. Give me your thoughts on the subject by hopping over to imaferry.com and commenting. Give me your thoughts. You can also find my full fantasy lineup, as well as all my spreads and picks for Week 11 at the same place. That's all for Big Football Sundays this week. I'm Alex Ferry. Tune in next week for another chance to get even.